Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. In this video, I have a review video on the Guardz Turbine Dirtlock bucket filter. Right here. Let's do it. So I have been saying for a long time, and you guys have heard me say it several times in my YouTube videos, that I use one bucket. I always have. I never fell for the two bucket trap, as I call it, where they sell you two buckets and two grit guards. They're just making money off you. I'm telling you, there's no reason to use two buckets. Well, a company finally said, let's create a grit guard that's gonna keep all the dirt below the guard and make it so there's no way the dirt can come up out of it, and you can wash it with one bucket. I can get behind that because you guys know me, I've always used one bucket with a grit guard in it. I've said it many times. People have said stuff to me about how I need to be using two buckets. I don't do it. I've never had a problem with swirl marks in my cars, but this, if it does what's it's supposed to do, is gonna make me even feel even safer when I wash my cars because of this product right here. Now this is called, and I'm gonna look up the piece of paper because I wanna make sure I do say it right, the Turbine Dirtlock Premium Bucket Filter. It is made in Canada. I was shipped it from Danny Shipiano, I think his name is. We'll just say Danny. He sent me the hose guards right there on the end of my tire for free a couple months ago, and I did a review on those. I love them. I use them all the time. Anytime I use my garden hose, I use them because a lot of times I use my pressure washer. If I use my garden hose, I use them. I'm telling you, you got to buy some of those. It doesn't allow the hose to get kinked underneath the tire where you can't pull it any further. So he sent me this. He said, hey, I got these. They're brand new. You know, they designed them. They made them. They were released in August. So a couple months ago, they released these. He got with me and he asked me if I wanted to try it out. I said, absolutely, I do. So he sent it to me. Sorry, that's my wife getting home. Let me just show you. This is called the locking. These are the locking tabs for the filter right here. And they are flexible. So it'll fit any bucket, you know, the inside of any bucket, and it'll stay in there securely. And let me prove that to you. So, real quick, there's 3 grips right here. They even say grip. So you can put it in there easily and safely, and you can pull it out that way too. But let me show you this. It's a 5-gallon bucket. Grit guard is in there. There, it finally fell out because I beat the snot out of the bucket. So, I mean, that's awesome. It grips the side of the bucket really, really well. And then it's got those grips there. And then it's got the Venturi filters. That's what they call them on the front. You know, it's gonna create that tornado effect. And then on the back as well. See if I can kind of see that, those little lines. All that's gonna keep the dirt down and not allow the dirt to come back up through to your pad. And then on the side of it has what they call the seal off curtain. See it right here, this little lip? That is really, really tight on the side of the bucket, so no dirt or water can get through there. It's all forced into this section, not allowing any of that dirt to come back up into your wash glove, your wash mitt, whatever you use. So I watched the videos. When you have it in the bucket and you come to rinse your glove, you push the glove up and down against this, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna cause a tornado effect. It's gonna pull out all the dirt in your wash glove. It's gonna pull it down below. It's gonna leave it in like a little tornado effect, and every time you come in and you do that, it creates a little tornado effect and all that dirt and debris stays down here. I've watched their videos on it. They use a clear bucket. I don't have a clear bucket, so I have no way to show you what it's doing actually inside the bucket, but I would recommend going to the detailguards.com. They do have buckets. Look it up on YouTube. They have videos on YouTube as well. You can see what I'm talking about. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wash the Journey, and because it is very dirty, it hasn't been washed, and it took us on an 1,800-mile round trip to Florida and back. A lot of rain, a hurricane. It's got sand on it still. So I think this is gonna be the perfect video for this. And what I'll do at the very end of the video is I will dump the bucket out slowly and try to leave all the stuff down in it, and we'll see what all this trapped in the bottom of the bucket. So we'll get the camera set up on the Journey and we will get started. Okay, so a quick overview of the car. Like I said, it's dirty. Might be hard, I'm losing sunlight, but you can see that or not, but it's definitely dirty. It has sand on it still. I don't want to rub on it too much, but there's sand on the top because we were near the hurricane and we got tons of wind. I mean, look at the top of the car. It's filthy. Back of the car is filthy. I hate these little reflectors, but just a quick walk around. So I'm losing my sun. I don't want to lose my sunlight before I get this washed. But there you go. And like I said, there might be one swirl mark on this car, but most likely I don't think there's any. I haven't checked it for a long time. But I'm gonna be putting a ceramic coating on it soon, so I'll be doing a paint correction then anyways. But I don't think I have anything to fear here. I've got the Guardz Garage Super Concentrate car wash in here, and there's the dirt lock filter. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna do the top because the top, as you saw, is the absolute dirtiest. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. It is brown down in there, so. Oh, it feels weird. It's almost like it's sucking it back down. I don't know if that looks any different or not on the camera. I see no dirt at all. So we'll just keep on going. Try to dump it slowly. See if I can get some of this foam out of here. Okay. Oh man, it is down in there now that it's wet. 3 fingers in there. Oh, there we go. I just didn't have a good grip on it. Okay, so I don't know if the camera is going to show it. Let me get a light. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy, which is normal. There's little black pieces all over the bottom of the bucket. Kind of wish I'd used a rinse bucket now just to show you. But you see, none of that stuff was there before. None of that black. And my glove stayed clean the entire time. Okay, I'm gonna try to get some more of these suds out. I want to try to do this all in one take so that nobody thinks I'm, you know, faking it. There's definitely a lot of dirt down in there. I just don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. It's on my finger. See if I can get some of that. Yep, see that little speck right there? Oh, hang on. There's a little speck on the end of my finger right there. If you can see that or not. It did exactly what it's supposed to do though. I hope the camera picks it up, but wish I had a clear bucket. That's what I wish I had. Okay, I told you I'd bring it inside. It's inside. I went ahead and just went and ate some dinner while it was completely getting done drying. And it turned out really well, as you can see. I love these lights that I got in my garage up here. It does a really good job for paint correction when I'm doing paint correction. As you guys can see, it's just making the paint really pop. But anyways, let's get the light, and well, that normally belongs there. Oh, I had it outside. This right there. Okay. Let's see if it instilled any swirl marks. Like I said, my paint is in really, really good shape. It has been since I bought it. I did a full paint correction and detail on it. I bought it brand new, and it needed a paint correction. It had just very, very minor problems, and it was really contaminated, so I decontaminated it, did a little bit of paint correction, waxed it, and that's about it. I haven't done anything since, and that's my phone going off. So I know that there's like no swirls in this paint. There's one scratch down here that my kids put on it from their bike. So let's just see. Let me know if you see any. Well, I guess let me know in the comments, I guess. You gotta remember, I've always used a one bucket system, but not with this new Dirtlock filter. Trying to get the light far enough away that it doesn't. There we go. Okay, so let me go down the other side real quick and see if we can find that scratch I was telling you about. I know it's back here on the fender. It's right there. Let's see. My light's messing right there. See it? It's right there. I am going to get that out before I do the ceramic coating. Let's look at this side. There you go. I mean, I don't think I have to show you much more than that right there. I washed this with this car with one bucket, one grit guard, one wash pad other than the one on top, because I have to have it on the pole so I can clean the top of the car. And this product works very, very well. So this Dirtlock filter for your bucket by Detail Guardz is an absolutely great product. I highly, highly recommend it. If you're like me and you've always been one that does a one bucket wash, this just gives you just that extra confidence that you know you're not going to instill any swirls in your paint. Because if you're still like me, you do the one bucket wash, you know that after all these years, and people have been doing it forever, that if you know what you're doing and you use the right products and the right pads, microfiber pads, stuff like that, if you know what you're doing, there's no reason for two buckets. It's extra water you have to use, it's two buckets you have to store, it's two grit guards you got to clean, two grit guards you got to use. It's just, I can't say it enough that in my opinion, it's a scam. So, and I'm not putting down anybody that uses a two bucket system. I just don't, and I never have, and I never will. But this right here is the purpose of this video. This is an excellent product. I highly recommend it. It is fab approved for sure. I'm going to use it every time I wash my cars from now on. I do have my other bucket, and I will still probably use that too. But this just gives me that little bit of extra confidence that I know that I'm not going to instill any swirls on this car. I'm not going to instill any swirls on cars for people that I detail for. And that is big to me when you have confidence. You know you're not going to hurt a car that you're washing. That's just awesome. And it does exactly what it says it's going to do. I hope this video shows it in the bucket. I could see it. It wasn't a ton of stuff. A lot of the stuff, like I said, the sand and stuff probably got rinsed off when I rinsed the car down. But it did what it's supposed to do. The pad stayed clean the entire time. And when you're pressing that pad up and down the bucket, you saw me, I got splashed with it because, and I learned as I went on not to do it so hard, I guess. But when you're pressing down, it's like it's a force, like you're pressing against that tornado, that turbine effect that this is making. It's really, really cool. And when you pull your pad out, it's clean. And and the next time you do it, you put it in there and you pull it out and it's clean. And you don't get that with normal grit guards. A lot of times you pull your pad out after, normal grit guard, you're scrubbing on the bottom here. And you pull it back out and it's still a little dirt from the dirt that's on the car. Not with this. I bring it out and the glove looks really, really clean. I'm really, really happy about that. And this is very, very well made. It's not cheap. I mean, I'm trying to twist it right now and I cannot twist it at all. I mean, it's stout. And the feet, don't go all the way to the bottom, so it traps all the dirt down here. And then you got this little ridge right here that makes a seal on the side of the bucket. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better product. The guy that Detail Guards, when you guys went and tried to make something better, you did. And not only did you make it better, you blew it out of the park. I mean, this is an amazing product, and I highly recommend it to any of my subscribers, to anybody watching this video. I'm gonna put it down in the description so you guys can go there and you can buy it. They're out of Canada. It does take a little bit longer to get, but it's not that bad of a wait time. And if you need any help, call Danny. He will help you out. Email him, whatever. They're a very good company. I've dealt with them 2 times now and have had absolutely no problems with them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button while you're down there, hit that little bell so every time I upload a video you get notified. And don't forget, we go live every Saturday night at 9 p.m. and we will see you then.